Switzerland in the blue.
And Mariafe with the first serve to get us underway. The shot is fired, and just like that, over into Taliqua Clancy.
They've got every opportunity to put it away.
Brunner now with a serve for Switzerland. And Mariafe has a chance to swing away. Faye not usually going to be swinging often on the ball.
Really tough serve to take, and puts a lot of heat on this float serve. Hits it from a really big height, full stretch. Brunner takes that well that time.
And finishes down the line, the shot maker.
Well, I'm not sure why we called her the shot maker, because most right side players that as well, where the right side players often, perhaps the shorter player, the player that has all the shots, and there's one of the other shot makers, Mariafe.
So 5-9. Switzerland with some catching up to do, but that's a great reception by Mariafe. She'll have an opportunity down the line, and perfectly placed on the end line.
That little pocket in the back corner. She can hit that really soft with a loopy shot.
Has a chance to swing from the end line. Again, targeting Mariafe. That back set they've gotten used to doing, and that's a great switch up. So that back set.
Yes, absolutely. And also to get the blocker to move fit.
So we'll see that now. Hüberli running into the court, running into the block. But Clancy able to get around her. Make it look so easy for us that are sitting in the nice air-conditioned boxes. Oh, beautiful finish by Switzerland.
Looked like she was going to spike that ball really hard across court at the last minute. Originally from Peru, moved out to Australia when she was a young girl. Started playing volleyball, beach volleyball in Australia. I've watched her, like you said before, grow into an incredible player. After the Rio Olympics, where they both competed with different partners, they really became a formidable team that's able to do anything. And normally we don't see that from Mariafe. So the variety is there, that's for sure.
Wow, and that aggression as well, and exactly like you said. But absolutely proving that they've still got it and deserve it. Set point now for Australia's side. And 7 of them to go. Great defense by Mariafe. She has an opportunity down the line, and she takes it. Thank you very much. So easy.
They definitely do. There were a few unforced errors. Maybe not as hard.
So Switzerland now technically on the good side with the wind in their face. So they're going to be using that to their advantage. They do it there. Swinging right down to the middle of the court. Oh, absolutely. And especially now that things are starting to go their way. 2-5. Switzerland with a 3-point advantage. Make that 4 with a huge block by Tanja Hüberli.
Well, perhaps that's what Taliqua meant there. It's not getting out wide enough for her. She was expecting it wider. It's a tough dig. It's not kind of in the channel of the wind. It can just move. It moved about a metre that time in the air before Taliqua had to hit that. Switzerland
Clean with that one down the line. Space of Mariafe's defense. Continuing their run, 7-3. Switzerland continuing with the service pressure. This time well handled, still a bit inside, but Taliqua all over that this time with no blocker in front of her. Hüberli pulling off the net.
Deep enough.
Good finish by Clancy. She's going to run to the net. Free-ish opportunity for Australia. They'll get a swing deep line, and it lands. That perfect pocket that we talked about earlier. This time it's Clancy finding it.
It's a nice spot to hit it too, into the wind with a bit of topspin.
So Australia staying relevant in the set. It's 5-7. Oh, an ace serve. Just on time. Perfectly placed. Aces coming from that side of the court. We do. We love all the players out there. Oh, what a finish. Incredible finish.
As we said before, we see taller players and sometimes they just don't use their full reach, but Taliqua absolutely, from the moment I saw her as a junior, she was taking advantage of those long limbs so smoothly through the sand for somebody so tall as well, as does hit the ball a little bit harder, go for a little bit more, get riskier.
All those risks paying off. There's a good pickup by Clancy of her own block to dig. And then Mariafe having to put that over on the third.
By the player. If the player is touching it or near it, it's got to give you some information about what they're doing against your offense. Clancy having to swing hard on that one off the net.
Oh, great pickup in the backcourt. Off the hands of the block, but that's an easy read for Switzerland. Now they have an opportunity to set up their in-system offense, but a wasted opportunity in Australia.
Perfect. Otherwise, it can end up just being a free ball.
Nice set up a little bit wider that time, and that's the set we were talking about between the Australians.
In the process.
Bit of a matrix move to get out of the way. Switzerland with a swing. Oh, big swing from Mariafe down the line and switching up her shots every single time she touches the ball to stay calm and relaxed when the pressure's on.
So important. I mean, to be able to swing like that freely, no nerves, move around the court, know exactly where you are. What a set from Taliqua Clancy. And makes it into the corner. Mariafe really had nowhere to go.
To that deep corner. Good work by both Australian players. Switzerland now have a swing, but that's Doug. Clancy sets a nice high ball in the middle and a perfect placement. And Australia looking very calm and confident.
Couldn't get her right hand around it.
So Switzerland tie it up again, 17 apiece. Deep serve to Clancy's left side. She's blocked but recycled, and again Australia finding a way to make a point out of a very difficult situation. 20-18. Switzerland with a pressure serve. The roll is good by Clancy, and that is lucky.
Can Mariafe touch or Del Solar do something with the serve here?
Good pressure from the line. But it's over. Oh, it's still alive. So Australia almost stay in it, but it looks like Switzerland able to keep their cool. So one apiece, neither team coming out firing as of yet. Hüberli gets one for Switzerland. We'll have to wait and see what she does in response, and that's exactly what you would expect from a high-level player.
Just where Taliqua Clancy likes it. She likes to move the ball around. She doesn't like to be crammed in the middle of the net, although she can still hit past the blockers, just like that. She likes to go wide, the Aussies do.
Well, both teams fighting hard for this point. A huge rally. Mariafe with the roll. She's dug. It's still alive. Free ball coming, and it falls between the two players. What a scramble by Switzerland to get that ball. At the very end is going to get it. Clancy sends the ball over on two with Mariafe. She'll have a chance to swing again. Into the block and down, and Switzerland have got themselves a 2-point advantage. This is the moment where they cannot give up on each other as partners. There we go, good dig by Switzerland, and they'll send it back, and Australia, just like that, are in a bit of a dip.
Gets dug and makes an error. She's normally straight back into it. So something's bothering her. Maybe needs to change up the attack a bit, going behind.
Oh, well read by Switzerland. Here's a free ball and an opportunity. Clancy goes down the line, but again, Brunner is there. She goes for that long line shot, that pocket that we saw early on that Mariafe was having so much.
What a great set from Hüberli to put her in that position.
10-4. Again, Clancy is the target, so Mariafe goes over in two, but that's not going to work. Finally, Australia get themselves a point again on the board to close it up to 5.
And if you're having to side out every ball as well, that's a lot of work.
So a big comeback needed from Australia. What do they need to do right now?
In my mind, Switzerland look like they've got way more energy. They've got the confidence. That's not going to help. They just have to be able to side out, pass well.
Ready for this match to be over, but Australia's not going to give it to him that easy. Well dug by Mariafe. She has an opportunity to swing. Goes cross, but the dig is there. Brunner now for the set, but she is blocked. And Clancy. Still match point for Switzerland. Oh, that burns. That hurts.
After all that. But Switzerland, what a match. What a tournament. They are so relieved. I think that's relief as much as it is joy.